We're recording. Hey guys, and welcome to Practice Makes Perfect Team Call. It is September 26th, right? 26th. I just want to have a quick call, and I'm going to go over for our new coaches a little bit of what this will look like as we go on. And it's basically a time for everybody to check in. I'll share any new information that I hear from other coaches, from Janelle. I'll share it with you guys as well. We'll also talk about like the upcoming things for the next couple of months, what's coming down, what we're planning, what you guys are planning on your own, that kind of thing. We can also do it as maybe one time a month. If we feel the need, we can use it as a power hour. You know, I'm not dictating it. We're going to kind of make this what works for all of us, sort of thing. I'm recording this so that the ladies that haven't had an opportunity because of the time difference, they can watch it at a later date. But the main thing that I definitely wanted to come on tonight and just do a face-to-face, but and Rebecca and I will attest to this too, is this is your gig. This is your business. And if you're working full-time, or if you're stay-at-home mom, or you're going to school, or whatever it may be, you make it work for you. So if you have an hour of day that you can dedicate to it, great. If you have what we call power pockets, like 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there, great. You know, if you take your phone and you go to the potty and you're messaging people while you're on the pot, have at it. Been there, done that. You know, make it work for you. I know, for example, like for Vicky, she's also doing the 2B Mindset certification. So as far as like all the trainings that I've put both Mimi and Cindy and Vicky in, as far as like the mentorship from Janelle, or even the Emerald trainings, that can wait. You know, this takes priority. So you got to kind of make it yours. And I've said this privately to Mimi, to Cindy, and to you as well, Vicky. And I know I've said it to myself and to Rebecca. But you got to kind of just find your rhythm. And never feel like you can't ask me, or you can't go to the new name Coach Success. I always do that wrong. Whatever group what is that called? New coach name, whatever it's called. Janelle's group that I put you guys in. Feel free to ask questions in there. Feel free to ask questions on our team page. Message me, message Rebecca. I mean, it's never feel that like, okay, Jody's my coach, I can't go to anybody else. That's not my MO. You know, I've gone to so many different people because they may know things that I don't know, and vice versa. They may come to me because I may know something. Who the hell knows what? But that's the beauty of this business, is that we're all learning and we're all growing, and it's not a competition. We're all like, the main goal is to end the trend of obesity, to help others, to be a mentor, to be a guiding force for them. And it's not a competition. It's not like a regular corporate company, so to speak. So I kind of just wanted to talk about that right off the bat, because I know that we have a lot of new faces. Rebecca, is there anything that you wanted to throw in, or say yay, no, whatever?
No, I think you gave a pretty good rundown, and I think we've tried to, as we've brought or talked to people from other teams, and just sharing ideas and supporting each other really just kind of helps to make things grow and get you what you need for your business and just for yourself personally too.
Yep. Yeah, you've hit the nail on the head with that. Vicky, any questions yet?
Not at the moment.
Okay.
Can you give me a minute to go deal with Ashton? I'll be right back.
Yep. Totally cool. Well, since it's just you and I right now, and this is for the people that are going to be watching it on the recording. So we have, Rebecca and I are doing a, which some of you may have seen, the Superfood Fun Box Challenge. So if anybody wants to come in and just see what we're doing for the 5 days, check out some of the new recipes, have some fun, anything like that, let us know. We can definitely, or, you know, I'll put, actually, maybe what I'll do is I'll just post it in the group. So if they want to add themselves,
That works.
we can definitely do that. The other thing was that, losing my train of thought here. Lost my train of thought. Yeah, completely
The
lost.
5-day group, the
Right.
Lift 4 stuff.
Oh, yes, thank you. Mention that about Joel's, you posted it in our group.
I posted it in the group. I can post it in the team group too,
Yeah,
because anybody can join that. So it's
yeah.
it's a good place to be. And I know that he was planning on doing a bunch of different like coaching things too to kind of help promote and get the word out about his program. And I think usually he has, if he's going to do it like he did the other group, he has guest speakers come on and they have a lot of good info and tips
Right.
and tricks. So
Yeah, thank you. That's a good point. There's some other things that I want to mention for October, but I'm gonna wait for Vicki to come back so that she can hear it. But if you haven't been, and this is going for everybody, if you haven't been inviting or you're nervous about inviting, that's cool. Just, you know, comment below this video if you're watching it and just let us know and we can definitely walk you through it. So Vicki, you already know this, but Rebecca was just reminding everybody, and one of us will post it in the team page, about Joel's other group that he's going to be doing for Lyft that's going to be open for everybody. Which is going to be a good place for us as coaches so that we're going to be getting a little bit more information as to how to promote Lift 4. But Rebecca just mentioned that. And then we talked about the Superfoods Fun Box group challenge, which starts on Monday. So if anybody, even if you don't have, let's say, vanilla, cafe latte, or pumpkin, but you kind of want to just be in there for information, because we're going to be sharing spotlight spotlight about the ingredients in Shakeology. So we're going to be talking about that and then sharing other recipes and some fun tips and tricks and all that kind of stuff. So, but other thing that I just wanted to talk about really, really quick, I'll probably post it maybe on Monday in our team page. So in our team page, which you guys have probably already seen, they'll always be on the top of calendar, which I kind of want to continue to do, which will be like any promotions that are coming out for the month that is shared by corporate, and then also any other training. So like if Janelle has, let's say, a coaching sneak peek, which Rebecca and I have done them, but we haven't had a lot of people participate in them. But if you know somebody that may be interested in coaching, you can just throw them in that rather than running one yourself if you're not comfortable yet. I've done that with a couple of people too. So I'll definitely put that on the calendar when I know she's going to be doing it for October. But you'll have in there information from corporate and then when we're running our groups. So, heard a cat. So like, for example, the things that I know for October so far. So the first, definitely we're starting another Lift 4 or Your Time Is Now group, the Superfoods Fun Box. And then Rebecca, and I know we can kind of tweak this, is starting on the 8th, I put in there starting to promote Shift Shop. I kind of just threw that in there.
yeah, because I know they're releasing or starting the packs for sale, I believe Monday, right? The 1st.
Mm-hmm.
But we wanted to kind of get through the
week.
beginning of the new group and the Super Fun Box group.
Right. So, Vicki, what we were kind of thinking of doing, Rebecca and I both have done Shift Shop. Okay. And the way that the creator, his name is Chris Downing, what he's doing is It's the same program, but he's added in, what is it, another week or two?
A week, and then there's extra
What do you call it?
test days,
Right.
proving ground days, so you can track your progress throughout. I guess like after each week, you do this proving grounds workout to see, so you can see how you've improved from the previous weeks.
Right.
Okay.
And it's pretty cool.
He's a very good motivator, and he really, like, his emotions just exude out of him. Like, I can listen to this guy talk for ever.
That's what I found. I think I have.
I have mine.
Yeah. So
And I did find a brand new pack that isn't open that I have.
I have one too.
So we can do something with that.
Yeah. So I have one too. I found one in my bedroom. But so basically what he's doing is he's keeping it the same, but they're kind of like adding a little bit of like a competition to it. Mm-hmm. And we really enjoyed this program. I mean, I would kind of equate it to a combination of the lift and hit, like, combined.
I did one or two of them when they first came out.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and what did you think of them?
It wasn't bad. I didn't have the right kind of markers when I tried it. Okay. And then I did pick up a different set, and then I just never went back to it.
Okay. This is pretty cool, and we enjoyed it. And the thing that was cool about it is that they do it as the original program is, 3 weeks, right?
3 weeks.
Right. And so the first week is all 25 minutes, then it's 35 minutes, then it's 45 minutes. And what they added is a week before is you'll have like a testing ground. Is that what it's called? It's 15 minutes, right?
The proving ground, or they have it's almost like a prep week of a couple of different cardio exercises and things to build you up, right, to be ready for it.
So what we were when we were brainstorming a couple weeks ago, what we were figuring on doing is we're going to promote it starting at the 8th, right? And we would start the program after we're done with lift, but have that prep week. So the people that purchase the program or want to do the program, they'll do the prep week. We won't have to do it because we're finishing lift, right? So we'll all start at the same time, but they'll have the prep week. So we'll start the group for the prep week, and then we'll join them right after.
Okay.
I'm sure that there's going to be a lot of trainings. He's going to be on talking about it, whether it's on the Team Beachbody 411 page.
There was something today on the Champions page that I didn't get a chance to watch.
Okay.
That was a training, so I'm going to try to take a look at that tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, if you happen to just maybe share it or remind us in the page, because that would be good for everybody to check it out. But that will be on the calendar, and then I'll have some other things on there. So I'm going to do that every month. But like, if you guys, and I'm talking to the Practice Meets Perfect universe, if you guys are running your own groups, let me know so that I can also add it on the calendar. So like, for example, Vicki, once you're certified and you decide, okay, I'm ready to do a 2B group, let's say in January, starting the new year fresh, right? You can say, Jody, I'm starting it in January on this date. So I'll put it on the calendar so that if anybody has customers that they want to add to it, they can. And that way we're, because that may be your strong suit as it failed for me. So like, we're helping each other out in that way. One thing that I would like to stress for everybody, and I know Vicki, you've already dabbled in it, is definitely when you're ready, start off with doing a free group. It could be about anything you want it to be. Mm-hmm. Order challenge, Crock-Pot, Instapot, gratitude, now that we're getting into Thanksgiving.
Fashion, makeup,
right.
Things totally unrelated to fitness.
Right.
I did one about gardening. I did one about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think what is it? We did pizza and planks.
Yeah.
That was the first one I did with you.
Hey, see?
That was a
And I
fun
think
one.
Mimi did our walking one too.
Oh yeah, the walking one was good.
Yeah. So I mean, there's so many different things, and obviously, as you said, Rebecca, they don't have to be fitness related. I think
It's about finding what you enjoy and using that as a way to pull in people that are like you that like similar things.
Yeah, like Vicky. I mean, the one that you're doing.
Connections with people.
Yeah, I think Rebecca, I think you were considering, or you might have done with somebody, maybe it was Marcia, a running one,
Mm-hmm.
you know, a free group with running and something like you can do something with riding the bike, Vicky.
That's
Ignore
true.
the cat's behind.
Hi, Shay.
Yeah. But I would definitely suggest to get yourself your feet wet. That would be the way to go. Keep it a minimum of 5 days. Vicky, 5 days.
Yes.
Not 3 weeks or 2 weeks. 5 days.
Gotcha.
You could stretch it to 7 if you really needed to, but 5. I've done 3-day groups that work great because you're in, you're out, done.
But I mean, there's so many different things, and I would definitely suggest, you know, doing that first just to get your feet wet. But that's basically what I wanted to come on and just have a face-to-face with you guys, the girls that are going to listen to this later. That's basically what this is environment. Even though, you know, technically you're all under me, sponsored by me, which you're under Janelle, but this is a team effort. As we're all sports people, the three of us. There's no I in team. There's me, but there's no I in team. But I mean, this is a team effort. I like even today, Rebecca and I, we brainstorm all the time. We may even, you know, grab lunch today because we're local. I mean, tomorrow, and just do some more brain, you know, dumping. Thank you. Couldn't think of the word. Yeah, he's like so wanting to jump on the computer, on the keyboard. Is there anything else that I needed to add, Rebecca?
I don't think so. I
Okay.
think you hit the basics, which is what we wanted to accomplish today. So,
okay. And I would definitely, I know it's hard to stick with the personal development, but find something that resonates with you. I mean, I go through ebbs and flows of really being into a book, wanting to listen to audio, really into a book, I flip-flop. So, I mean, as I've said to, you know, Rebecca, I've said it to everybody. I mean, find what works for you. You know, it was very funny, actually. I have a story. So I was talking to my success partner, Carrie, today, and she was telling me that she was rereading a book, but she was listening to it on audio. It's a Gabrielle Bernstein book, the one that we got when we went to the show. And she was like, yeah, she's like, it's about the universe. And I'm like, that sounds really familiar. And she's like, yeah, you dummy, you gave me the book because I couldn't get into it. Like, I tried to read it and I just really couldn't get into it. And I'm like, oh, that's right. I go, maybe the audio would be better. She's like, I think the audio would be more your thing. I was like, okay. So I'll probably get it on Audible tomorrow and start listening to it. But that's the thing, is that you may find that listening to a book is better than actually sitting there and reading it. Or like for you, Vicky, I know that Rachel Hollis completely resonates with you to your core. So listening to her every day, whether it's her podcast or the live video that her and her husband do on Instagram or Facebook, I mean, that's your time. She's your soul sister. You're going to listen to her. Rebecca, I'm sorry. I don't know what your jam is.
yeah, I'm still bouncing around.
Just pick YouTube and
I'm kind of, you know, a little here, there. Depends on the mood. I do want to read Shanti's book before, like, we get into all the Shanti stuff. So
Yeah.
maybe that'll be my next.
Did I give you that?
No, I pre-ordered it last year.
Oh, so you did it in November? Okay. All
yeah,
right.
but
So
I haven't read it yet. It's sitting on the shelf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. You just talked about that too. So just so that you guys know, there's a ton of things coming out throughout the rest of the year. Like they have programs that are coming out.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, so we have Ship Shop coming out in October. I don't think there's anything new in November, but we'll find that out soon, and I'll get to that in a second. But we know that in January, we have Shaun T's Transform 20. If you haven't checked it out, I will post a video of it in our team page because, oh my God.
It looks amazing.
And what's even cooler is Janelle is one of the coaches that was able to get into the first test group of the program. So they're testing it out before it's even being released. And they're not allowed to share any information about it except that they have the little stepper, and that's it. And actually Megan's in it too. So, I mean, there's a lot of people that we know or that are in our communities, and I'm sure that Janelle is going to be sharing a ton of information probably come November, December, so that we're prepared and
I think the pre-sale starts in December for it.
Right. So I'm pretty sure like in November, she's going to be having a ton of team calls, and she's going to tell everybody to invite their downline, and she's going to gear us up for success so that we're ready. Rebecca and I already have a Transform Learn More group made, so that when we start talking about it, we can add people into it. And there's no obligations. They'll just learn and gather information so that when it goes live to purchase it, they can go ahead and do it. But there's going to be a lot of things. Last thing that I just want to say super, super quick, and I'll talk about this more as it gets closer. The weekend of
October 20th, 21st.
Thank you. October 20th and 21st is super Saturday, Sunday weekend. If you, and I'll also share on the team page how to find one local to your area. If it is so hard to find one, or if you know that it's like an hour drive and you're just like, it's not going to happen, I totally get it. I understand. I do know a number of coaches that are running them similar to this. It's like a Zoom call. So you can participate virtually. And when I have that information, I'll share that in the group as well. Rebecca and I, we go to the one local to us. It's the Connecticut Council. They run it. For us, it's about a 45-minute drive.
Yeah. For me, it's either Philly or Pittsburgh.
Yeah. And that's how long? What is that, like a couple hours?
2.5 for the one and almost 3 for the other.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. So
unless they had a really awesome like corporate speaker.
Yeah. Right. Well, what I'll do is I think Michelle Schnucker is going to be doing it again. She did it in July. She's probably going to do the same thing again. So when I have more information, I'll throw you into it, just so that because the information is the same throughout the board. I mean, the only difference is obviously the community, but you'll get to meet so many different women. And she does a workout, even though you're not there. You can be sitting in your living room. She's in Indiana, and you're doing a workout with everybody else. They may be at her house, or they may be somewhere else. So it's pretty cool. I think, was there anything else? No. Okay. So that's basically it. If you're watching this on the recording, any questions that you guys have, please comment below the video. I'm posting it after. But that's basically what the team calls are. It's basically just to regroup. Any questions, concerns, if you're having problems with any like conversations you want some help with, that's why we're here. And we'll, as we go on over the next couple months, we'll kind of dictate what we need when we need it. And we'll go from there. But thanks for being on the first call, ladies.
Thank you.